Well. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Mike and T-Roy. Hello, T.
Hey, pal.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Tired.
Are you?
Yeah.
Dragging a little ass today myself. I'm not going to lie. Yep. Right.
Yeah.
I came home, got a little nap in, and ready for another one.
I'm done already.
There we go.
Yeah. And that's contagious, too, so heads up.
It is.
I don't know what's going on, man. I was fine earlier. I woke up kind of early.
What if you yawn on something like this? How many people out there yawn?
I don't know.
You know,
if they're watching, probably plenty.
Do you think just the sound of that conveys it?
Maybe.
I'm curious.
I don't know.
If anybody yawned hearing that, let us know.
I was reading something just yesterday about yawn attacks.
Attacks? Like attacked by a yawn?
Yeah, like people, it's like an actual thing that people do on purpose to make other people yawn.
Oh, I gotcha. All
Something
right.
like that. It might not have been called yawn attacks, but it was something. It was some sort of disorder.
Got him!
Yeah, and it, but I was like,
I've had
yeah, it
sneeze
works,
attacks.
man.
I've had sneeze attacks before where you just can't fucking stop.
No, but that's you personally. I mean, getting other people to do
I gotcha.
it. Yeah.
All right.
So, anyways, I don't know what's going on. This is 2 days in a row where right before we start the show, like 15 minutes before we come down here, I'm like, I need a nap or something. So,
Could be this weather. This weather for the birds.
yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
And I did a lot of driving today, so
That'll do
that
it
probably
too.
doesn't help. I had my seat warmers on for my
lovely.
back. Yeah, but I had to go all the way to fucking Brighton, pick up the folks, and then dump them at the airport.
Oh yeah, that's quite a travel.
Yeah.
Brighton to
it
the
is.
airport and back. Yeah.
Yeah, it's no fun, and of course, everyone on the road sucks. But while I was gone, I found out that we now have T-shirts in our store
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
officially. God damn, I don't know why that took so long. It was a pain in the ass,
Right.
but they're in there. So if you've been going there, the sweatshirts have always been there. The winter beanies, the trucker hats, all that kind of stuff has always been there. But T-shirts, for some reason, were in there. You're wearing one right now. And then we switched companies, and they weren't in there for whatever reason, and it's taken a while to get them back in there. So they're in there now. So,
Supply chain issues. We'll blame it on that.
sure, yeah.
Yeah, I put
Pete
this.
Buttplug or whatever, we'll blame him.
I
There
had
you
my
go.
shirt on to represent, and then I
Hell
realized
yeah.
I was fucking freezing, so I put a sweatshirt on.
Yeah, I'm kind of cold, too.
Yeah.
And
And tired, cold, tired.
God. All right, get it together, man. Get it together.
Come on, I'm together.
Yeah.
This is on you. I'm here.
This
I'm ready
is
to
on
rock.
me. This is on me. I'm gonna pull it off. Yeah. Anyway, I had a question for you right out the gate.
Uh-oh.
Does anyone, white people,
Okay.
okay, does anyone get a free pass to drop the N-word? White people.
Oh boy.
It's a tough one, I know.
Well, not Paul Dawson. Clearly, we covered that yesterday.
yeah. In fact, I looked up some phone numbers. I may or may not
Okay.
have Paul's number.
I got to believe there's quite a few Paul Dawsons out there.
Not in
but-
that area.
All right.
So,
all right.
we'll see. We'll blow in a call, but not today. But
Boy, I'm just going to go ahead and say no.
okay, across the board.
I mean, I'm going to go ahead and say no. I can't think of any legitimate reasons off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I'm
What about
sure there
drunk
are
driving? Should anyone get a free pass on drunk driving?
Oh, should anyone get a free pass on drunk driving?
Yeah.
Me. Me.
You?
Yes.
Yeah, I would agree with
100%. Yeah, I should get a free pass on the N-word too.
that. Okay, while we're at it.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I think
half.
there's okay if we give you, you're basically a black guy,
Right.
I mean, in voice, in taste,
Exactly.
in style, all of that. You're blacker than most black guys I've ever met. So, I wouldn't recommend doing it. But when I read this story, and it's about a gentleman,
now, are we talking hard ER? Or are we talking,
it's not a.
okay.
According to the story, it sounds like it's a hard ER, but
All right.
I don't know. I wasn't there. He's denying it.
All right.
But I think if anyone should be able to A, get away with a DUI or dropping an air and N bomb, maybe this guy, maybe. And
Eminem? Eminem?
No, he would be a good candidate, but
Okay.
he refuses. He's kind of soft like that.
Yeah.
He'll call out his mom and all that, but God forbid he ever,
Smart.
Anyway, this gentleman was detained Wednesday in Frisco, Texas, where he'd been recording a podcast at a cigar lounge.
Okay.
Okay, so he's probably having some cocktails,
Sure.
putting them back. In fact, I know he was.
Yep.
He, let's see. The New York Post has reported that he was arrested for beating up a security guard and calling him the N-word twice while drunk at a hotel bar. He'd fallen asleep while drinking at the Omni at the Star. Security guard then tried to help him to his room on the 5th floor, first by offering to use a wheelchair. He turned him down, rose his fist in the air, and struck him in the chest with his right palm.
All right. Just
And then he called him a fucking.
Okay.
And then said it again. He vehemently denies this. He
Denies doing it or denies remembering it?
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah.
And this was a hotel lobby?
Yeah.
Got to be footage.
Right? He says, I categorically deny ever using this horrible language recently reported. By the way, and this adds a little credibility to his story, when I read that, according to the police document, the guard was so badly hurt that the medics had to be called to treat him. From the
palm to the chest.
I'm assuming it's that and not being called the N-word.
Well, I didn't know if that was the first blow and then he kicked his ass. That was the only interaction.
Boom, right palm to the chest.
Have you ever seen
so badly injured he had to go to the medics had to treat him.
Have you ever seen Bruce Lee's 1-inch punch?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can deliver some damage.
Yeah.
Especially right in the chest.
Yeah.
Stop that heart.
According to the police report, the guard. So the officer wrote, "This gentleman has strong odor of alcoholic beverage emitting from his body, as well as red glassy eyes." They just say that every time.
Wait, isn't he at the hotel?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the cops showed up.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out the DUI part of this.
Oh, he got back in 2016. He was arrested in Montana for.
This is a separate incident.
Separate incident.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
you're muddying
They
the
later
waters
dropped
here
the
a little bit.
charges, so I was cool with that.
All right.
Authorities tried to question this gentleman. He refused to give answers and repeatedly said, "We good," to the cops.
Yeah.
We're good.
Can
Not,
we talk
not
to
a
you?
terrible
Nope,
answer.
we're
No,
good.
we're good.
No, we're good.
We're good. We're
Yeah.
good. Now, on its face, that story sounds terrible.
Sure,
you're
yeah.
shit faced. Some black security guard tries to help you up to get to your room, and you're like,
Yep.
You pull back in striking pose, call him to F and N, and then you pop him with the palm.
F and N. I like that. It's got a nice ring to it.
Yeah, F and N. Mm-hmm. Okay, so here's where I go. Here's why I posed the question in the first place. Is there anyone that gets a free pass? The gentleman in question is Robert O'Neill, who killed Osama bin Laden. So, he's done a lot for his country.
Yeah, not enough.
No, you can't give him one DUI and a slip up of the N-word.
Sounds like he got the DUI already.
Yeah,
so that
charges
one already
were dropped.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened there. And he's not just part of SEAL Team 6. He's the motherfucker that shot him betwixt the eyes.
Yeah, but that could have been any one of them. He just happened to be in that position.
But he happened to be in that position.
Yeah.
I mean...
Nope.
No?
Just not even.
Okay.
And maybe... I think statute of limitations has run out.
Really?
Yeah, I think he had a window
when was that?
where he
11? Was that about 11?
I was going to say we're over 10 years now. Like that's you got to do something new, buddy.
Wait, so his get out of jail free card expires for that one?
Did he go to jail?
No. I mean, get out of jail free card like you can drop an N-bomb once.
I think he used it on his DUI. I think they were like, all right.
Get out of here. Come in here. Give him a little noogie and send him on his way.
Go in the back, tell me all about it, and we'll send you on your way.
Yeah, he looks kind of rough. You can tell he's been...
Yeah. For $1 million,
yeah,
I would have never been like,
that's the guy.
The motherfucker right there that killed bin Laden.
I would have. That's not the best picture of him.
Well, he looks a tad remorseful, maybe a bit hungover.
Yeah, I would say hungover
in that moment.
Fair.
But so was he arrested? So is this the old mugshot from the DUI?
No, that's a new one.
This is the new one?
Yeah.
So they took him in for drunken disorderly or assault? What are we talking about?
Yeah, I guess.
A hate crime since he used the N-word? What dude do?
He was released on $3,500 bond, was booked into jail in Collin County and released on this $3,500. He was arrested for beating up a security guard and calling him the N-word twice while drunk at this hotel bar.
I think beating him up is a bit of a stretch. And I didn't realize that saying that was a crime.
The N-word?
Yep.
Yeah, they can force anything into a crime now. Hate crime.
Right.
You know. Mm-hmm. So words now can get you tossed in jail.
Yeah, but Frisco, Texas?
I know, right? Right?
I thought this was America.
Yeah. Where are we?
Right?
Yeah.
Can't get drunk, fucking stiff arm a security guard and drop some N-bombs.
Yeah. I mean, what are we living in?
My God, may as well be Russia.
Yeah. The other part
That would have been the best part of that. I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
America.
Yeah. That I kept free.
Yeah. Yeah. I killed the motherfucker you were all trying to get. For a decade, you were trying to get him, and I got him.
What if he called Obama an N-word and shot him?
Osama?
Osama. Yeah.
Same thing.
A little sleepy.
Same thing. But I mean, they both have the same religious beliefs and background. I mean,
Right? It was so confusing. It came from Obama, but I had to some.
yeah. Obama bin Laden?
Yeah.
Yeah. Osama Obaden?
Barack Osama.
Barack Osama? Sure. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one. I think he's come out pretty vigorously against the Navy last year, hiring a drag queen for recruitment. Recruitment's really down, and so the Navy was like, we got it. We're going to put this drag queen out in front and let her, him, it, whatever.
They.
Zur. We're going to let Zur handle recruiting. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure that was a smashing success.
Yeah.
And he came out against that and was like, China wins.
Right. I wonder what his podcast was about that he was doing in the cigar lounge.
I don't know. Probably about Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky, maybe.
Perhaps.
If you're doing it in the cigar lounge, what
Is
else
he
could
just
the topic
living on
be?
that? Is he just, Al Bundy in it?
I would. Wouldn't
Yeah.
you? Yeah, I'd be telling that story everywhere I
Throw
went.
pigskin a quarter mile.
Yeah. Yeah, Uncle Rico it.
Yeah, for
Hell
sure.
yeah. Did Al have 4 touchdowns at Polk High?
Polk High, I think it was, yeah.
Was it 4 in one game?
I thought it was a 4-touchdown game.
Yeah.
I'd have to
Dynamite.
confirm that.
And why not live on that?
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. We live on our old stories,
Sure.
So I don't have any problem with that.
I mean, he was a shoe salesman, so those were the good old days.
Yeah, woman shoe salesman.
Yeah. I mean, listen, there's a time and a place for that. That could be a dream job for some people.
Yeah, women's shoe sales.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed.
Just the upskirts alone
Yeah,
was
yeah,
the payoff there.
yeah, for sure. When you got to squat down and put it on the toe,
Yep.
kind of Cinderella it. So we haven't found the white guy in America yet that can drop an N-bomb and walk away.
Yeah,
And everyone
guess
goes,
not.
mad respect, man. I mean,
Thank you for your service.
yeah,
Chink as they shut the
Yeah.
cell door.
I guess not. Oh,
No.
I thought we were going to be close to
Thought
that
that
one,
was
like
gonna
an
be the one.
American hero,
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, the cops agreed with you, even in Frisco, Texas.
Yeah, I know. That's the
little
saddest part of that
shocking.
whole story.
Yeah.
You know?
At least Montana was playing
It was-
ball. They're like, yeah, we're not giving a DUI to the fucking guy who killed bin Laden. No. No thanks. Not on our watch. Thank you for your service, sir. Can we take you to the bar and buy you one?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't have a problem with that either. Dylan Dennis.
Yes. MMA fighter. Yep.
No idea. Apparently he's been. You told me about this kind of battle he's got going. He's fighting Logan Paul
Yes, he's got a fight scheduled with Logan Paul.
coming
Now,
up
is this
October 14th.
This is an MMA fight, or is this one of those boxing matches? I can't, because one of them's only boxing.
Okay, so-
Logan's done MMA. He's boxed, and now he's doing like wrestling, WWE shit.
Okay.
WWE. I can't believe I still say that. It's WWF. Damn it.
Is it? It's WWF.
It is to me.
Yeah.
It'll always be.
Hell
Fuck
yeah.
those pandas.
Yeah.
Fucking assholes. I can't believe they stole that from them.
I know. It's bullshit.
I was so amazed when I was like there. I heard about it and I was like,
What was it again? The
World Wildlife Fund.
Yeah.
Like, no fucking way they're taking that from the WWF, right?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
McMahon will never let that happen. He'll pay whatever to get. Oh, now you're WWE?
Yeah.
All right, my bad. Whoops.
Yeah. Dennis, an MMA fighter best known for training alongside Conor McGregor, okay, is set to face Paul in a boxing ring on October 14th.
It is a boxing match.
So I'm assuming that means boxing match. You wouldn't do an MMA one in the ring like
That'd be a
that.
squared circle.
There is no love lost between the pair, who have exchanged brutal insults both on social media and in person for months on end ahead of their showdown, again, October 14th.
Normally that's just hype. A lot of that stuff.
Oh,
whether
yeah.
But Dennis has been...
And Paul's good at it. Paul talks a lot of shit.
He is. Well, the older one doesn't do as much.
So it's Logan Paul. I always fuck this up. Logan Paul and...
Paul.
Chris Paul. Which one's the good one? Which one's the
define good?
But the best fighter? Is Logan the younger one or the older one?
Logan is the older one. So like I said, he's...
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul's the younger one. But
Jake Paul's the badass.
Well, again, Logan Paul was already a fighter before Jake Paul started doing it.
But isn't Jake like the
he's-
guy that's kicking ass everywhere he goes?
Yes. But Logan Paul's the one that fought Mayweather.
Okay.
I know it gets confusing.
Very.
It does.
Very.
And they're crossing a lot of genres here. But Jake Paul, the younger one, is usually the one that talks a lot of shit and is more bodacious than Logan Paul. He's always been kind of the quieter one. Right?
Okay.
So, but yeah, okay.
So Logan talks a lot of shit, and this Dylan Dennis is talking a lot of shit, but he's taking it to another level, and he's shitting on Logan Paul's fiance, a girl named Nina Agdal, who was banging. She aged out, but she was banging
Leo
DiCaprio.
Yeah.
For about a year,
and about it seems like everybody else.
Yeah.
Apparently.
And that's kind of the focus of Mr. Dennis, is going, oh, your girl's a whore.
Yeah.
So some people are taking issue with this.
Well, and
How do you feel about that?
Logan Paul, I mean, listen, it's some things are all fair game. This girl has spent her entire life in the public eye.
Okay.
Logan, he just proposed to her.
Yeah.
Made this whole spiel about it, like took a photographer, did it in like Cuomo in Italy, made this whole spiel about it.
Didn't he make a big deal too about her, like them waiting to have sex and all this?
Yeah, I think she made him wait,
Yeah.
which is probably hysterical. Just
Hilarious.
letting the axe wound heal up a bit before he gets
Right.
in there, maybe. I don't know.
Right.
And I don't know. She seems like a lovely lady. Maybe she made everybody wait. I doubt it.
I
But
doubt it,
maybe.
too.
But maybe that's, a sign of maturity and true
Well,
love.
usually if you went hard in the paint at someone else's girl, right?
Yeah.
You're talking mad shit about someone's girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
That ends one of two ways. Either someone walks away tail between the leg, or it comes to blows. Mm-hmm. They're already coming to blows.
Exactly.
Right? So, is it off limits?
Again, like I said, these are
And
both,
this is all public shit.
this is all public stuff. He's not doing anything behind the scenes. He's not leaking any weird shit. Like these are all so that's why I say it's not necessarily cool to be doing that, but at the same time,
It's
not
her words.
It's her
shit.
words, her pictures. They're from her Instagram and shit. I'm sure just about all of it that he pulled this from.
So he didn't have someone like crack her phone and
Not that I'm aware of.
Right.
Not that I'm aware of. I don't think there's anything. So on that level, yeah, I think it's fair game,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not it's classless,
Sure.
but
But if you're trying to get your name out there, I mean, you're already boxing a Paul,
Yep.
a YouTube star.
yeah. And I mean, if it's it could be
And I don't know
just
who
the
Dylan
great
Dennis is.
could be the great self-promotion,
Yeah. And it doesn't seem like something the Pauls wouldn't have done at some point.
right?
I mean, remember, it wasn't that long ago that one of them took advantage of the suicide forest in Japan.
Yes.
And, and filmed
Well,
the-
was that,
the hanging dead body behind him or whatever.
Yeah.
Got a lot of shit for that.
It did, but was that now I remember that happening a little bit, but I mean, did they go there and specifically do it, or were they filming as they were walking through and they just came? It seems like I remember they just stumbled across a body.
Yeah, but I think that's what that forest is known for.
Yeah, but I mean,
And then they found one.
and then they found one. That's
Well-
what they did. But we probably wouldn't even know these clowns' names if they didn't do it. So
Dennis, for his part, Dylan here, who I didn't know. I mean, I'm learning his name as we go here.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fight guy or, MMA guy. I've enjoyed it when I've watched it, but He's frequently targeted Agdal. Is that how you say her name? Agdal? Agdal?
Agdal, yeah.
As a way to get to Paul in the build-up to their fight, even claiming to have X-rated photos of the model. I just got an absolute nuke of a pic of Nina. This one might be worse than the other one. Wow, this girl is actually wild. Logan, on a man level, you need to call this marriage off now.
So that's Danis and Connor.
Okay.
They have trained together. Obviously, right. Connor's the real star there, but
sure,
Danis has never quite gotten over that hump.
Logan Paul, for his part, believes this guy's taking the mind games a little too far. I think he's gone too far. It's not affected me. No,
of course not.
Because when I entered this fight, I knew Dylan was a scumbag. I didn't think he'd take it as far as he did, but his actions have consequences. I think he's going to get what's coming to him. I think the people online are speaking for me. So should we see the latest video he posted?
Sure. This is the one he was referring to of the.
This is the latest.
The nuke.
One. I don't think this is the nuke.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's see what. Yeah.
So she was probably banging Leo at this time.
Yeah, she's foreign. If the name didn't give it away, she's got a pretty sexy little accent. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. All right. Let's check her out.
Let's see what she's got here.
By the way, I'm very proud of myself. This is the longest I've ever gone without sex since I started. Obviously, it's driving me crazy. I am struggling. I need penis inside of me. ASAP. Like, all I want is like a big fat sausage just destroying my body. So, if any of you guys know a good dick that doesn't have STDs on it, I'll take it. Right here. By the way, I'm very...
She likes
good
the
on
dick.
Her.
Yeah.
No problem with that.
I mean, that's, that can be a positive and a negative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like she's on social media just soliciting cock at that point.
She is. Yep. Okay. What, do we have a timeline on this? And it was this... Did she post this?
Let's see.
This is because this is from Dylan Danis's X account.
He just wrote morning and dropped that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know when that video is from.
Okay.
Let's see if it says.
Could have been like when they first started dating and she was holding out, but that seems odd. Like, you're not going to put that out while you're dating a guy and holding out on the dick.
Yeah. Several women leaped to the defense of her, including OnlyFans star. Boy, is that an oxymoron. OnlyFans star.
But no. It'd be better if it was OnlyFans model.
Model, yeah.
Right?
That's true.
Here you go. How about this one?
I can't beat it.
I'm on Dylan Danis's.
What is that? Is that her vagine?
It's supposed to be Logan Paul looking in her fucking box. Yeah, he's gone pretty fucking hard into this thing.
Well, she's had that much vagine or that much dick. I mean,
sure.
He's going whatever he thinks can be the soft spot.
Yeah.
I can't be the only one who thinks Dylan Danis is corny as fuck for harassing the fuck out of a woman for absolutely no reason. Talk shit to the person you're fighting, not his fiance. Also, someone tell him to stop sending and unsending messages to me and my friends. You look so desperate, my guy. Yeah, all the people that are opposed to this are adult film star and OnlyFans star.
Sure.
Okay, whatever.
Happy 40th birthday to somebody.
Okay. Who's that?
Who's that?
Oh, is that her?
Yeah. Dude, that's all his thing is. It's just fucking crushing them. Oh, boy. All right. And there she is kissing somebody.
Yeah.
There she is on the... I saw this one.
What's the weirdest place you've had sex? What did she say?
People once. I sucked a dick in a football stadium full of people once.
Yeah.
Normally I'd just say good girl.
Yeah, good girl, right.
You know,
lucky guy. But yeah, so that's all this guy's Twitter feed is. That's all it is just crushing her.
Yeah.
Her with
There's
Bill
Bill Nye. Dylan posts that. Kind of like this guy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know if Bill got up in there. I'm going to guess no, but you never know. Timing is everything, obviously. if he happened to be around that morning. There she is with Leo.
Yeah. Just taking a smoke break with Leo.
Yeah. In between rounds. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is.
Not Malcolm in the Middle.
It's a fun little troll, though, going through his stuff and everything he's putting out there.
Look, the polls I had no opinion of that wasn't negative for the longest time. And then I watched the documentary on Netflix, and, I got a different level of respect for him.
Okay.
It sounds like they're working really hard, at least the younger one, Jake.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, he's definitely putting
no
the work
bullshit.
in.
Got off social media, got off the YouTube stuff, and is focused on being a pro fighter. And,
he, 100%. He's putting the work in. He's taking it very seriously, which is all you can ask.
Yeah.
And just because he started out as a YouTube star, and I think they had he was on some Disney show or some shit like that. Logan was.
One of them was,
right.
I think it was Logan.
That doesn't mean that that's all they can ever be, and they can never do anything else, and they can't actually become somewhat of a badass. But
yeah, it's harder. But tell that to Drake.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. I like Christina Aguilera just fine. For the record.
Right.
Disney and Justin Timberlake for that matter.
Yeah.
Dude's funny as shit. Great singer.
Indeed.
Started in a boy band and now as a Mouseketeer.
Right.
We can do.
Exactly. They can't all suck.
No.
Somebody's got to actually have some talent out of those things.
Exactly. Moving on to other things. T, I absolutely love the more people protest and we're seeing pushback on them. Mm-hmm. I can't tell you how excited I am for that.
Yeah. We had the good one yesterday with the
Rangers,
Indigenous
the tribal
people police.
Yeah, the crisscross applesauce police.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And the angle I saw, the first angle where you really see this thing
Just blasting through there.
Blast through these. There's even a lady on that table at the time.
Oh, fantastic.
And he doesn't give a fuck. He's like, tribal lands. Oh, fuck off.
Playtime's over, kids.
Yeah, sorry.
Dad's
Pull that
home.
shit in Manhattan. Not here. No. So we have another one. This one in D.C.
All right.
Commuters were, in rush hour in D.C. And these people, it's all about them.
Yes, exactly.
They've got, this is the problem. Are you sure you're right? Are you sure you're right?
They are 100% sure.
There's no chance you could be wrong. That you're just going to stop everything to listen to your fucking demands?
Yep.
It's not how it works.
They are 100% sure they are right. I'm not, but they are.
You want to stand on the street corner and raise your signs, and we'll drive by, and people that support you will honk. Those that don't will flip you off.
Yeah,
that's how
the
it
good
goes.
old days. The old like abortion clinics and shit. They didn't stop traffic or anything. They just held up horrific pictures of mutilated babies and shit.
Yeah.
And you could thumbs up, thumbs down them on the way by.
Yeah.
Swerve onto the sidewalk if you so choose.
Sure.
But they weren't in the road.
No. And I don't think that would work for them anyways. Like, they'd be arrested immediately.
Right.
They're considered Christian conservatives. I mean, throw those people in jail and throw away the key. I mean, that's kind of the reality of it. But we've seen too many of these people get out there, behave like absolute fucking clowns with no consequences.
None.
And so when you see a park ranger of the tribal police department just come barreling through like, no. This is the one and only road to Burning Man. And you don't get to just block this up for miles with your fucking nose rings and your purple hair demanding everybody listen to you. Go fuck yourself. Right? No.
Exactly.
Oh, you change yourself to the table? Cute. Now you and the table can go flying. And then the guy leaps out of the truck and puts a gun in their face. We're peaceful people. No, I know. We all know. We know what you're doing.
We know.
Yeah. You're a giant pain in the ass is what you are. And you think you've got everything figured out. You know more than everybody.
Exactly.
So, should we check out these ones in D.C.?
Boy, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a new... This is like the fuck around and find out segment, kind of.
Yeah, I like it though. I want more of this. You know what? Honestly, I don't mean to be mean, but I kind of want these people to be hurt a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Again, not killed.
Not killed.
But
yeah, but
roughed up a little.
Maybe make them think twice.
Yeah. Give them an
because
outie.
it's always the same thing. You never see fucking black guys in the middle of this bullshit.
Generally not.
It's always some fucking liberal, multicolored haired asshole that's pulling this shit. And it's like, they're so privileged and so above everybody else and so right about everything that they feel that they're warranted, no matter what stupid behavior they have.
Let's see what
So
happens.
you are purposely trying to be a cunt here. You're trying to be assholes here.
That's the goal.
These people are trying to get their kids to school in the morning. They're trying to get to work.
They're trying to be disruptive to make their point.
Right.
Well, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
No! I want to walk. I want to go to walk. Don't bring the toffee, man. Bring the toffee. I want to go to walk.
Chinaman, yes. Very good. Wants to go to work. Shut up, purple hair.
Oh my God! Yeah.
You mother.
Get the out of here! We gotta go to work!
Yeah.
They keep grabbing signs and chucking them.
I got kids to feed!
Just turn around, rip a fucking giant fart in her ass.
Yep.
What are they doing? Nothing! Get the out of here!
You guys can't find anything better,
Better way to protest it. Get out here. Yeah, I need to move
I got my kids
right?
Look at that too. You got a white girl. You got a Mexican
this
guy.
is,
You
this
got
is
an
something
Asian guy.
that
You got a
everybody
black
can
guy.
really. The melting pot can come together.
Yeah,
you know, around
and hate
this
on these people.
for sure.
Do you think these people feel any shame when they're being screamed at by these people?
No, they probably feel validation.
Yeah.
They probably.
They
Where do they keep getting the signs
They keep
from?
doing it, and these people keep grabbing them out of their hands and chucking them over the fucking.
Right? Is somebody going to get them? How do they keep getting these signs
I don't know,
back?
but
just
they
keep
do.
Pulling them out of their ass? I swear, if they come back and there's another sign there, I'm going to lose my shit.
Do you think anyone's listening to your message, assholes?
No.
Or is this just about you?
It's just about them. Right? Because there's going to be more people coming out of these cars here.
Yeah.
More and more people. What the fuck is going on? Is this on a loop?
No, that guy keeps going and grabbing it.
Which guy? There's
Yellow
Oh,
vest,
this guy right here in the
clown
back.
over
Okay.
here, yeah.
Why doesn't one person just go over there and go, don't touch the fucking sign. Drop the fucking sign.
Yeah.
You're going to let him bring it back and hold it up again?
Or throw it behind where all the fucking angry people
How
are.
about we just hang on to it? You want it? Come take it from me.
Yeah. Good point. Why don't you just fucking creep up and run these guys over just a little bit?
Who's this person on the other side? Is this a do-gooder? Is this a fellow blue hair coming to the rescue? What are we doing?
Where are we at?
Declare a state of climate emergency.
Listen to this
Or
idiot.
it's too late. Or
It's
there's
too
nothing
late.
that any of us
Oh,
can
this
do
was their
to stop
before
carbon
they.
emissions
Yeah,
from
listen to her.
Destroying our planet.
I can't
from
understand her with those
destroying
fucking
our
things in her lip.
human race, from destroying countless other species upon this planet. We have a very limited amount of time to do this. We have just a little over 5 years, possibly.
Who told you that, Greta? Where'd you get that timeline?
How dare you? Are you sure, purple pink-haired lady idiot with fucking 15 nose piercings? Are you sure there's 5 minutes left, 5 years left? Just over. She's so exact in her timeline. We have just over 5 years left until the planet's gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you sure, assholes?
I think those deadlines have come and gone a few times.
Yeah, you know purple hair. They've been saying that since the 50s, right?
Right? I can't believe she
give
got her
it 10 years.
grandparents out there with her. That's
Right.
Man,
So what do the cops say here?
I was waiting to find out.
Yeah, let's go. Let's see.
A prepared speech.
You are in violation of crowding, obstructing, or incommoding. DC Official Code 22-1307A.
Move now, or we will move
Do
you.
not cease your unlawful behavior and disperse peacefully. You will be arrested. Today is August 26th. Time is 10:26 hours. You are getting one warning. You're not getting 3 warnings. This is your only warning.
This is your only warning.
You're not getting 3 warnings.
Why don't we get 3 warnings? Shut up, you old bagel. You're going to be off this planet in 5 years anyway.
Can you say that again? We didn't get video of that.
One warning. Fuck off.
All right. Boy, they didn't even look at this old lady trying to get to her feet here. Look at somebody got to help her ass up.
Yep. And they're just going to arrest him anyways. They're like, yeah, fuck your warning. Yep, you're under arrest. Here you
Okay.
go, purple hair.
So
Aren't
all
you
of
a
them, or just
hero?
those 2? Are they just taking the leaders, the ringleaders here? Or are they
Take 'em
taking
all.
them all?
Take 'em all.
Yeah, I don't know how you differentiate.
Nah. Cuff and arrest them all.
I just don't understand if
Look at that clueless moron. What a miserable existence.
Oh, no.
What a miserable existence.
She's a martyr. What are you talking about?
Hero.
Yes, exactly.
Real hero. 5 years
willing to
left.
die for her cause.
She's talking about killing animals. Look at all the shit she's wearing.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
But I bought it from Salvation Army.
Yeah, okay. Good for you. Nice glasses, too.
Right? What the fuck? Look at this. Is a motley crew, man.
Yeah.
What is going on here?
Yeah.
Oh,
All
finally
white
got
people.
They finally got the old lady up.
Yeah.
Is she cuffed?
Oh, my God.
They already got the cuffs on the bagel?
How did they con this old bagel into fucking playing
Right?
along with this? Are they holding her grandson ransom or something? What's going on here?
Yeah, there you go. Put her down again so she can
Yeah,
never stand
how
back
about you
up.
plant her face first into the cement and really drive a knee into her back while you handcuff her?
Yeah.
That's how I am with these people.
You know, maybe even a knee on the neck. I'm just saying.
Yeah, why
maybe
not?
not for 8 minutes and change, but for a minute.
Make no mistake, you will not get George Floyded by the general public. Either.
What did I do? I just want to go home.
I was just trying to fuck this bagel next to me.
I want some oatmeal.
Look at that silver-haired fox idiot is trying to fuck the silver-haired fox chick next to him. That's what most of this is about. These guys are like,
It's a tale as old as time.
yeah. I mean, you'll follow a broad into the depths of shit.
Yep. So she doesn't even make a run for it or
Oh,
anything?
Beatrice. Was it worth it, Beatrice?
Oh.
Yeah. Grandma, you should be sipping tea and giving money to your grandkids. What are you doing?
Right?
Blocking up traffic on a public thoroughfare.
You're not a help.
She's closing in. She's closing in.
All right, so that's it. Nothing more exciting. I was hoping that one of the cops was going to come like railing through the barricade there or something.
I was
no?
hoping too, but no. I want to publicize this as much as possible.
Yes.
and get word out there that the days of you guys just being able to be cunts in the street for 16 hours on end.
Yeah.
And chant whatever you want, throw rocks at cops. No.
Your time is done.
And you know what? The general public is not on your side. They're just not.
No.
And so the amount of comments and praise and love for the cops yesterday that went plowing through that thing is astronomical. So many people are tired of these fucking clowns.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You know, if you've got something legitimate, I don't know. I mean...
But, Troy, the Earth's
Not that
going to be
there's-
gone in
exactly.
5 years.
Okay, this is an emergency. I have to stop traffic right now this morning because we have 5 years, give or take, left.
A little more than 5 years.
Yeah, maybe, but
Okay.
definitely less than 10, maybe.
Yeah,
But
definitely. How dare you? Remember, she had to take that tweet down earlier?
Yeah, didn't she have a
earlier this year?
timeline that already came and went?
Yeah,
I think,
or it was close.
something like that.
And she was looking at her watch going, fuck. No,
Time
I
to
guess
delete
the
that one.
planet's not going to end. Maybe my 16-year-old ass didn't know everything.
Perhaps.
Maybe I was lied to and used by all these people.
Maybe.
So they said in a tweet, one of the protesters complained, we didn't get our 3 warnings. They're like, yeah, go fuck your 3 warnings.
Yeah,
How about that?
This is not. You're not getting. You're not getting.
That guy
3
got
warnings.
halfway through the first warning and then was like, nah, fuck all this.
This
Just
is
arrest
your
him.
only warning.
Just arrest him.
What? Don't we get 3? Nope.
The group said on Monday in a tweet, for us, this was a great way to honor the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King and to carry on his tradition of disruptive, nonviolent civil disobedience. Yeah. Yeah. Good job trying to tie yourself to civil rights causes. Sure.
Yep. Well, you know, they'll be able to tell their grandkids that they did something.
Sure.
They tried.
Yeah. They're gonna go, and then the grandkids are gonna watch the video and go, wait a minute, why did you say in 2023 that the Earth was gonna end by 2028? We're now in 2050, and
you missed
the
that
world's
one.
never been better.
Right?
The fuck were you talking about? Grandma, you sound like an idiot.
Because of what I did. I single-handedly saved the
Sure you
world.
did.
Yep.
Declare emergency, and that's the name of the group. They claim that getting arrested is an important part of their work. Mass arrest is an important strategy of historical nonviolence movements that demanded system change from their governments. Every time the state imprisons us for nonviolently demanding a livable future, we win a moral battle. No, you don't. You just piss off normal people.
Yep.
You're not winning any moral battles. You're not winning any friends.
No.
The more the state oppresses those asking for the right to live in a sustainable world, the less tenable its moral stance becomes in the eyes of the greater public. Wrong. First off, you don't get to speak for anyone. You can speak for yourself, dipshit.
That is
but
it.
You don't speak for the rest of the greater public.
Nope.
And in fact, the mass amount of general public does not agree with you. They think you're an annoying twat and want you to go away.
And even if they do agree with you, with your cause, they do not agree with your tactics.
No, they don't. Whether you're throwing paint on a masterpiece or you're handcuffing yourself to a wall. And you're gluing your hands to a countertop. I say leave them.
Yeah.
Let them shit and piss their pants for 2 weeks.
Let's see how this goes.
Yeah. Oh, you can't reach the muffins over there behind the counter? I'm sorry.
Oh, you're going to starve to death.
Well, you're going to have to come to the counter here where the register is. Come on over here.
Yep.
Oh, no, you glued your hand. That's unfortunate. Anyway, if you can find a way to make your way over here and buy the muffin, I'll gladly give it to you.
Yeah.
And you can just stay there and you can shit and piss your pants for a week. Good night. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Remember, we'll be here at 6 for open. Yeah, I'd leave them glued there to the table. How stupid would you feel if you were like, oh, I'll show them. And then everyone would just ignore
clean
you.
up. They wipe around your hand at the end of the day, and
they make a turkey,
turn off the lights, and leave, and you're glued there in the dark overnight.
I wouldn't even acknowledge their existence. I'd post a sign outside that says, "Please ignore the human fucking dipshit statue in there that's glued his hand to the table.
Please don't feed the idiots.
Don't feed the idiots. Don't give him what he wants. He's desperate for attention. So we are going to continue on about our day. We will serve you in a timely fashion. Do not tip them. Do not look at them. Do not engage them. Let him sit there. He's going to be here for a couple weeks.
Yeah, till this
he doesn't have a phone on him, so we're not calling anyone. We don't want you to call anyone for help. Let him just shit and piss his pants for 2 weeks in the store, and then we'll see how he feels.
I wonder if they had any kind of backup plan going into that. Probably not. Nothing.
No, because they know.
So short-sighted. They can't think that far ahead.
Yeah, they know. Or just rip their fingers off it. What are they going to do? You know what I mean? Just rip the whole palm of his hand off. And just leave his palm there, glued to the table.
3 layers of skin.
3 layers of skin. And everyone else can go, what the hell happened right there? Oh, some asshole thought he'd glue himself to our table.
Climate change.
Yeah, that's climate change at its finest. So he glued his hand to the table, and we just ripped it off. And so that's a good 3-4 layers of skin there.
Yeah.
And he won't be jerking off for months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's giving himself the stranger.
Yeah, he's going the stranger for sure.
No doubt.
But can you imagine if they did that, just flat ignored him, turned off the lights and locked the doors, and those 2 idiots just had to sit there glued? How stupid would they feel?
I'd love to hear that conversation when everybody else left. Have they, dude? What the hell
I swear to God, no, you said they were going to fucking use whatever that anti-glue they were going to use, rubbing alcohol to
get us out. You didn't bring the nail polish remover?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to bring it.
Dude, you said they would fucking get us out of here within
I got
minutes.
it. It's in my pocket.
And we'd be giving interviews all day. This is bullshit. Now it's pitch dark in here. It's freezing. I'm starving.
Wasn't one of them that...
And I got to shit.
That shit has been actor. Somebody, one of them.
Yeah.
He was one of the glued to hand
One of the
guys,
hand
right?
guys. Yeah,
You said to him and his agent in there, you said this was going to be great for my career.
Yeah.
You're fired.
Yeah. And they just leave him there, come in the next morning, start sweeping up, putting chairs down off the tables, turn on the lights, fire up the register, unlock the door, welcome everybody in.
Oh, my God. Can I have your autograph? No.
No.
Okay.
No, ignore him. Just flat. Or put a divider up so no one can really see him. Just put a piece of cardboard up right there. Glue it to his forehead or staple it to his forehead.
There you go.
Be like, quiet, you. Quiet.
Put the Starbucks T-shirt on him.
Yeah.
Make him a billboard. Hey, this part of the show is brought to you by the Backcourt Restaurant in Clarkston. Yeah, they're located in the Deer Lake Athletic Club. The Backcourt combines first-class service with a relaxed, friendly atmosphere and a chef-inspired menu. They have daily dinner specials throughout the week, live music on Friday nights, and on Friday and Saturdays, the best AM prime rib in town. So next time you're heading out for dinner or drinks, stop by the Backcourt Restaurant in Clarkston. You can call them at 248-625-8686 or visit DeerLakeAthleticClub.com.
Hey, RadioFor1.com is live. It's the best place to buy merch, including T-shirts, now in the merch store. Sorry that they were not there for a little while, but they're there now. So T-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, winter beanies, all that stuff. Also, links to our Amazon and Amazon Canada. Just click on those. Shop as normal. Obviously, doesn't charge anymore. My Pillow is there. Promo code TDC. Thank you for those that have been using that. We certainly appreciate that. Also, a link to our Patreon page, and we did some member content, exclusive member content over the weekend. We had Two Cheer.
Oh, yeah.
And T and I, and that's always fun.
It's a good doctor in the house.
Oh, yeah. Penthouse Magazine.
Big fan.
Big fan.
Sure.
What do you think of when you think of Penthouse magazine?
Pussy.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Spread. Pussy.
Spread pussy.
Yeah. That was the difference.
What about whizzing?
Whizzing?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, lots of whizzing.
What?
Yeah, they showed people pissing and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of a thing with Bob Guccione.
All right. I don't remember the pissing aspect.
Yeah, I remember that.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess that was your thing.
Well, no, I just saw it.
Okay.
A shocking, and I mean shocking, new documentary's coming out.
All right.
Reveals the grim insight into life of Penthouse magazine mogul Bob Guccione, exposing how he talked young models into performing sex acts and kept them living at his sprawling New York City mansion.
Okay.
Boy, that's shocking.
So shocking.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, the founder of Penthouse magazine
Oh.
would talk models into
somebody-
performing sex acts at his
It's not
mansion?
not like somebody from Playboy would do anything like that.
No, that's wild.
Yeah.
Secrets of Penthouse is a 4-part limited series set to air on A&E and sheds light on the sleazy American baron who launched the notorious publication to rival Hugh Hefner's Playboy. Of
course.
1965. At the
You
height
already
of-
had the blueprint, man.
Yeah.
Bob just followed suit.
He just ratcheted up a notch. Remember, he'd show like dicks going into the vagine,
Yep.
but he couldn't show them in the vagine.
Right.
And so he'd have mouths like,
Just almost touching.
yeah. And then whizzing. I remember a lot of whizzing shots too.
I got to tell you, I didn't remember any of the whizzing stuff.
Yeah,
I'll take
yeah.
your word for it.
I don't think I'm thinking of Cherry Magazine or one of those. I think it was,
We?
I'm almost positive. It wasn't We. I'm almost positive it was Penthouse.
Okay.
Look up Penthouse pissing or some Penthouse.
Okay.
You know, you figure
Whizzing
out.
in your.
I don't think they called it whizzing.
It was so eloquently stated.
Who's that bitch?
That's what's her twat?
Is that who Logan's banging?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nina.
Good girl.
Yeah. I just thought I'd put that up.
It's not going to look like that for long. She's
No,
31.
get it while you can. Yeah,
Take it while you
exactly.
can.
Leo already tapped out.
Oh, yeah. Once she hit 26, he was like, "Pfft, next." At the height of his fame and fortune, Bob Guccione was worth an estimated $400 million.
Okay.
Living on pussy pictures and
Wow.
whiz pictures. Really. He lived with his third wife, Kathy Keaton, in the largest private residence in Manhattan, which stood at an impressive 22,000 square feet. Behind the doors of the home, however, much seedier antics were at play. Who is surprised by this?
Wow. Yeah. There does seem to be a lot of peeing.
Yeah, I wasn't crazy.
No.
Pull it up there so I can see it, but not so everybody else can
right,
see it.
yeah, that's
We
right.
can't do the...
Oh, and I did find I put it up and they were all blurred out. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it was like, ooh, your blur filter is on. I was like, settings off.
Yeah, I didn't know we had
Fixed.
a blur filter.
I don't know why. Was that I don't know, something Eric must have done? So he didn't have any rogue vaginas just popping up in his face.
Yeah, so
Catch
they have
him off
lots of
guard.
peeing things.
Yeah, right?
Hell yeah, that's what I remember.
Yeah, there you go. That's definitely.
Does that bother you? Do you hate that? Is that
No, I don't.
too aggressive or?
No, I mean it's not anything. I'm like, oh yeah, look at that
Yeah.
piss coming out of there, you know. But okay, I just didn't. It didn't register with me like it did with you. I guess.
Yeah. So a girl that's doing that is surprised that Bob Guccione might ask her about sex acts.
Yeah.
At the house. Wow. I mean, when you talk about shocking, this really is a shocking
It
revelation.
is exactly.
One former Penthouse pet, Jane Hargrave, claimed she was made to watch bestiality porn with Guccione while his wife Keaton was out of the house. She was just 18 and ended up living in Guccione's dressing room for 4 years. Kathy was away for a couple days. He asked
Sounds like a real victim.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lived there in his 22,000 square foot mansion for
Yep.
4 years.
Yep.
I bet she was paying a lot in rent, though.
I'm sure.
Because you could imagine what a 22,000 square foot penthouse, no pun intended, in Manhattan would cost. So obviously she was probably paying a good 20 grand a month
Oh yeah,
just for her quarters, right?
20 load a month.
Yeah. He asked me into the master bedroom. There was a huge bed in it. It was about double the size of a king.
Yeah,
respect
get
for that.
some
Love
get
that.
some custom made shit there for sure.
Hell yeah. He actually had a video of women, of course, having sex with animals. A girl with a pig. I never realized pigs had corkscrew cocks. I think he wanted to shock me or something.
Do they really?
Yeah.
That's not their tail.
No.
That's their dick.
Yeah.
Huh.
Lions have that too.
A corkscrew dick?
Yeah, because they have barbed dicks. Because lionesses try to pull out, and they're like,
okay.
"Oh, you will be going nowhere, ma'am."
So they have to like spin themselves in there? How do you get it in there?
Oh yeah, I think you just ram it in, but then when they go,
Oh,
and they
can't
try to pull out, they can't pull out.
Oh, it's like those arrows, little barbs pop out when
Yeah.
you go in there, so it can't come out.
That's what lion cocks do.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Right.
Because lion bitches are like prudes. They don't want that dick. And so lions are like, all right, fine. Through evolution, we'll grow barbed cocks.
All right.
How about that?
Now you just can't leave.
Now you can't go anywhere. He started coming into my room and wanting me to be intimate for some degree. Again, shocked. I'm shocked.
To some
by that.
degree?
Yeah. I wasn't really sure that I felt that comfortable with that because Kathy was in the other room and I didn't like that feeling of that going on. Mm-hmm. Hargrave also
You didn't
opened
like
up-
it because she was in the other room?
Right. Yeah. She was
Okay.
in there. It's one thing when she's like out of town and stuff, but when she's in the other room, ma'am, he puts out a monthly magazine of women pissing on each other.
Yep.
Like,
That you're there for.
yeah. Hargrave also opened up about starring in Guccioni's box office flop Caligula, erotic film starring Dame Helen Mirren.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, back when that was a biscuit.
I didn't know I was going to be sucking someone's cock who I'd never met before, and I'd never even done that before. She was talking about appearing in the movie's infamous orgy scene. I just had my 19th birthday, little me realizing how unimportant I was from a man I was supposed to trust. You were supposed to trust Bob Guccione? Really? That's what you thought, sweetheart?
Yeah. That's. Huh.
So when we talk about kids being the stupidest people on planet Earth, 19-year-old penthouse models might even top them.
Yeah. That.
Oh my God. It was little old me realizing how unimportant I was from a man I was supposed to trust. Who told you were supposed to trust Bob Guccione? I'd like to meet that individual who passed that off on you.
Sweet and naive.
Oh my God, Bob was into some really bizarre stuff that turned him on. One night, Kathy was in Europe, and I went down to his bedroom. I don't know how he came up with this, but he said, "You know, Annie, there's something I'd really love for you to do. Have you ever heard of a golden shower?"
Yeah.
like,
I'm
yeah,
sensing a theme here.
Open page 12 of the magazine.
And 14 and 17 and 29.
He had all these gold chains on, totally nude, and I just peed on him. I just found it such an odd fetish. Like, who would do that? Who likes that? He was totally turned on by it. Yeah, lots of people like it, sweetheart. Don't judge.
Okay. So does Dame Helen Mirren get naked in this
She's
movie?
got to. I think everyone in Caligula gets nude.
All right.
I'd love to see some old Dame Helen Mirren today's.
Right. They look voluptuous.
Yeah. Is that her?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's definitely her. Look at
Wow.
that. Yeah.
Who's that dude?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, we don't care about him.
What dude?
Yeah.
That is, I don't know.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
See, safe search is off, baby. I got it.
Nice. Good work, T.
Yes. See? One time you got to blur something out for me.
And again, if a guy wants you to whiz on him, don't be a fucking twat and make him feel shame over it.
Right.
Shame on you, you know? Shame on you. She also alleged she was fired from living in the penthouse mansion. How do you get fired from living somewhere? You mean you were kicked out of the mansion after she had a threesome with him and his wife? If there's one thing I regret with Penthouse, it's that after I was with Kathy, that's when they fired me. I don't know why it shocked me. It really did. All right, I'll watch.
Caligula?
Yeah. Well, Caligula, I wouldn't mind seeing the BJ scene. Is that it? Wait, is that Helen Mirren?
Yeah, that's Helen Mirren. I don't know if that's Caligula or not. It's got to be, but them titties are out.
I thought that was a dick, but he's got something.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's
I thought yeah.
mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. God. All right, hold on, T. Hold on.
What am I holding for?
Nothing, I'm just rearranging. Is that Caligula? So that's the scene she was like, oh my God.
I don't think that's Helen Mirren. I think that's the other chick, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's the one that was like, oh my God, he wore gold chains and made pee on him.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Looks like she knows what she's doing. She claims that was her first time ever.
Well, maybe on camera, but
yeah.
If that's your first time, you're a natural kid.
Yeah.
Looks like you
got a career ahead of you.
you attained the desired result. Oh, that's Helen Mirren right there.
No.
Yes, I know that profile. Absolutely. Tell me that's. Oh, why has it got to be the small size? 100% that's Helen Mirren.
You think so?
With a duck in her mouth.
No way.
Yep.
Okay. CC, don't look
now
at
we got
TV. You're too young.
The dame. All right.
Okay.
We'll research that later.
Yeah, we're going to have to do some research on that. Because
That sounded weird when I said it like that.
Yeah, it did. But that's okay. Now I want to see, how rough was Caligula? Was it just like a softcore porn? You sure that's Helen?
Maybe not. I know that's a hell of a bush, though. Good Lord.
Yeah. Jesus.
I couldn't sit through that.
No.
God.
One constant.
Right? How come you don't go all the way down? I can't.
It's like landing on a pillow. California Attorney General Rob Bonta has filed a civil rights lawsuit. He means business.
All right.
He's not having it.
What's not he having?
Well, school district, they voted, and so this is filed on Monday to halt its recently adopted policy that requires schools to inform parents if their student starts transitioning.
Oh, perfect.
And he's like, no, 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 no. We are not telling parents.
Amazing.
This is between us and the 10-year-old. Keep the parents out of this. In fact, I'm suing.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He announced he's launched an investigation into the Chino Valley Unified School District, which represents over 26,000 students in San Bernardino County. After officials passed a policy in July that requires teachers to inform parents within 3 days if their child uses names and pronouns different from the birth certificate, or requests to use school facilities or join sports teams opposite their gender. Every student has the right to learn and thrive in a school environment that promotes safety, privacy, and inclusivity, regardless of their gender identity. The district's forced outing policy
oh my God.
discriminates against the privacy rights of the alphabet mafia students and the California Constitution. The forced outing policy wrongfully endangers the physical, mental, and emotional well-being of non-conforming students who lack an accepting environment in the classroom and at home. Okay, that's quite a leap there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So first off, how about you worry about the non-accepting environment in the classroom? That's where your duty and responsibility ends.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, oh boy, that sounds almost slanderous to just assume that there is a lack of accepting environment at home.
Yeah.
And just because someone at home says, hey, how about we go meet with a counselor and see if we can't get to the bottom of this and see if, what's going on here, if this has anything to do with X, Y, and Z, before we just start pumping you full of drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and cutting off healthy body parts. Before that first step, let's go over here, because we actually care about you. Unlike Rob Bonta or whatever, who doesn't know you at all.
Nope.
And it's just making wild accusations, assuming that all parents are monsters and hate their kids.
Yeah, seems to be the gist out there.
Yeah. Our message to Chino Valley Unified and all school districts in California is loud and clear. We will never stop fighting for the civil rights of the alphabet mafia students. Chino Valley spokesperson, Unified spokesperson Andy Johnston told the LA Times, at this time, the district is working with its legal counsel to review the lawsuit and its contents. A parents' rights activist group staged a demonstration outside the capital of Sacramento condemning so-called gender-affirming bills while promoting parental notification involving student gender policies. Sonia Shaw, president of the Chino Valley Unified School Board of Education, became the leading advocate for the policy. She told the LA Times that Bonta's actions displayed government overreach and an aggressive response to the measure designed to bring transparency between schools and parents. We will stand our ground and protect our children with all we can because we are not breaking the law. Parents have a constitutional right in the upbringing of their children, period. Bring it. And then she goes on to say, Bonta's automatically trying to assume parents are dangerous. And I think that's dangerous. Mm-hmm. It's a dangerous direction they're heading in. And you see it all over California. They're trying to push out parents, and I think that is something that we need to stand up for right now. I couldn't agree more.
Sure.
It's
amazing the lengths they'll go.
I can't believe we've gotten to that level. I'm sorry. It's I've said it before, I'll say it again. It screams of pure evil. When you think that your job is to raise these children more than the parents, and you're going to have your little secrets from the parents because it fits your fucking agenda today.
Yep.
No. That seems evil on every level, and I can't believe how quickly society is turning that way. I just
jumping on board. Just get in line.
I mean, you're going to get someone killed. You're going to get people fucking killed, man, because I know a lot more parents. I mean, I don't have kids, so it's hard for me to say.
Yeah.
But apparently you guys like these things a lot.
Yeah.
And are willing
most
to
of the time.
really go to great lengths.
Generally to protect them.
Yes.
It's kind of our job, to raise them right.
It's your job, and obviously the purple-haired kindergarten
Right,
teacher.
exactly. It used to be our job. Now it's the school's job.
Right.
Speaking of schools, I had a funny thing today.
What?
You know, our great governor of the state of Michigan, Stretch and Gretchen.
Yeah, sure.
So she has started the My Leap program.
The what?
Okay, MI Leap program.
My Leap. Michigan Leap.
Yeah, it's the Michigan Department of Lifelong Education, Advancement, and Potential.
Okay.
Okay, so she's put together an executive order to
Why vote on it?
To implement this thing, right?
Executive order, push it through. Sure.
So there was a request from the State Board of Education to Dana Nessel, our Attorney General, to look into this and about the constitutionality of this order, right?
Okay.
It's set to go into effect December. Okay. So before this goes into effect, they reached out to the Attorney General, Dana Nessel, her buddy, and said, we need you to make a ruling on this, whether or not this is constitutional or not, before this goes in, right?
Yeah.
Nessel's response was issuing any type of opinion on potentially overlapping authority of the board and MyLeap is premature. So she will wait until after the governor's executive order is implemented in December and then see whether or not there's a conflict.
Okay, what is this for now?
I don't know. Some stupid bullshit. But the point is, we want you to say whether it's a problem or not.
Yeah.
Before it becomes implemented.
Yeah.
And she said, well, I can't do that now. It's not even in place yet. We got to let it go in place, and then we'll find out if it's a problem or not.
Yeah.
Like, that's not what
Smart.
we asked, dipshit.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that kid tells me everything I need to know.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just, I mean, think about that. Well,
They're just such clowns,
This is going to be a
man.
problem. We need you to make a ruling on this as the state attorney general.
Right.
Well, it would be premature to make any sort of a ruling now.
Yeah.
You have to wait until it's already implemented. Wait until that executive order gets processed.
Yeah.
Then, good luck
Don't you love
rescinding
executive orders
Oh my God.
to begin with.
It's just, and I don't know if it's good or bad. It's not the point of it. The point was the response.
Right.
And the just blatant negligence of the response.
From the Attorney General?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Does that
Issuing
shock
any
you,
type
though?
of an opinion on
Does it shock
potentially
you?
overlapping authority of the board and MyLeap is premature. Okay? You can't see if there's any issues coming
Conflict
down
here.
the line.
Yeah, might need a recusal at some point.
Amazing.
The Canadian megalomaniac, you know that asshole with the giant Z cup titties, the fake ones?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Prime Minister Blackface.
No, well, him too.
Okay.
This has been going on
The
for a
shop
couple
teacher?
days. Yeah, the shop teacher. Kayla Lemieux got a new gig. Was
yeah?
blown out from the other school.
Really?
Like, too big of a distraction.
With cause?
I guess.
We'll find out.
Yeah. So
OnlyFans?
yeah, no, headed back to the classroom at her new school after being put on paid leave when parents revolted at his old gig. The male teacher goes by Kayla Lemieux, wears massive Z-cup prosthetic titties and giant protruding nips to class. We've all seen those pics.
Yep.
will now teach at a different school under the Hamilton Wentworth District School Board.
All right.
Prompting school officials at Nora Francis Henderson in Ontario to send a letter home to parents alerting them to new security measures. Well, by all means.
Okay.
Let's part the Red Sea for the new shop teacher.
Let's see.
Let's make all the students have to adhere to new security protocols. So we can take giant fake titties over here and whatever his fucking fetish is and play along with it.
All right.
For him. No, we wouldn't want to make him uncomfortable.
No, we can't have that.
So, Principal Tom Fisher does not name Lemieux specifically, only referred to its new shop teacher as an experienced educator who was recently the subject of public attention pertaining to their gender expression while teaching at a school in a different community. We are writing to you here today because we anticipate the school your child is attending this year, Nora Francis Henderson, may receive some level of public attention. And we want to communicate what this means for you, your children, and our school. Said the board's obligation is to uphold individual rights and treat everyone with dignity and respect over this new teacher. Should the school be subject to any disruptions or protests, we are committed to communicating with you as openly and as frequently as possible to ensure student safety and to share any operational plans. Then provided parents with details on how children must enter and exit the building using assigned doors at entry and dismissal, and locking exterior doors during school hours, only using the front main doors during school hours. All students and visitors will be required to use an intercom system to enter and exit the building, calling parents to email or call before coming to the school if you wish to visit or speak to an employee.
Okay. That's what we need. It's just
Yeah.
new rules.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, locals are already trying to get board members fired for this fucking stupid hire.
Yeah.
You know, it's
I can see it.
it's interesting. When we were growing up, did you ever bump into a teacher outside of school grounds? And if you did, it was so rare.
Yes. Yes.
But you had
They
this
do live in the wild.
You had this idea, like if you ran into a teacher in the wild, it was almost shocking. It was almost something you'd have to go to therapy for. It was like, wait a minute, you don't just live at the school? Mm-hmm. Wait, who's this fucking dude you're walking with? Are you married? You didn't know anything about these people.
Yeah, that was their little universe.
You didn't know about their lives. You didn't know if they had kids. You didn't know what their activities were on the weekends. They didn't bring that shit into the classrooms, and you didn't want anything to do with them outside of it.
Right.
It was a shock to the system. Look, dude, you have a fetish, okay? When you're wearing fake giant titties, gigantism, masochism. Okay, great. I don't give a fuck what your disorder is, why are you bringing that into our world? Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe you're into golden showers. It doesn't mean you get to fucking be your authentic self and piss on students.
Right.
Right? Keep your giant fake titties, take them to the bathhouse where you're butt fucking dudes all night, take it there, or do it in your fucking living room if you want. But why are you making us engage in your fetish, sir? Mm-hmm. It sounds like you're taking advantage of shit, seeing how far you can push people. And I don't understand why we're putting toddlers in the middle of this. Mm-hmm. Why are you making them deal with this?
Right.
It doesn't seem fair to them.
No,
it seems like when you're trying to limit distractions in the courtroom,
how do you
in the classroom.
differentiate this from a real trans person?
I don't know.
Okay.
And what's to prevent?
And I forgot my air quotes
on
that one, but
right. It just seems like, from what I remember about teachers, it really was kind of a selfless profession, and you could argue, yeah, you're home by 3:30. Shut up.
Summer's off.
Sure. You're living the dream. You really are. I get that, but they genuinely seem to care.
All the vacations.
Yeah, all the fucking
break
holidays. You got Jew holidays
all that.
off. You got Christian holidays off. But I never got the feeling like it was about them. Like there was this me, look at me, I'm the teacher aspect to teaching. Mm-hmm. I never felt that way. Now, it doesn't mean I always respected them. Doesn't mean I always liked them or liked their lesson plans. Some were better than others. Right. That goes without saying, and that's true of anything. But this idea, like, okay, we've got 2,000 students in a school and, 200 faculty members, and we're worried about this asshole. Me. Oh, you need to dress up like this at class? Really? Don't you want to try to limit distractions for the most immature in society?
You would think so.
You would think, right? And if any student is caught taking a picture or filming this, they're suspended and possibly expelled.
They're the problem.
They're the problem.
Right.
As if in the world we're living in with cameras as prevalent as they are, every kid's going to have that fucking asshole on a video.
Yep.
Every single one of them. And they're all going to giggle behind closed doors.
I'm disappointed. Because when this story first came out, I was so team fucking Z, thinking that he was making a mockery of the system.
Yeah.
But we didn't have any answers. Like, it's got to be. Like, this can't be like, he's not doing it on his own. Like, this is, haha, here you go. This is what you think, then here. This is what you're going to get.
Yeah.
These are the rules you want to put in? Fine.
We did hear that at one point, that this may have been
and
like a silent protest. Like
exactly. Or
like,
he was going to get fired, so he put this on, that kind of stuff, and he was a legend at that point, if that were true.
If that were true.
And then it's so disappointing to find out, that that's not the case.
That picture you had up of the dude.
Yeah. Before and the after here?
Yeah.
This one.
He has since tried to deny that that's him. And other people are like, yeah, it's him. He also claims that those Z-cup tits are real.
Okay.
Due to a hormone sensitivity to estrogen.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep. Well, let's see him.
Despite being photoed without those gigundous tits.
Yep.
When not in the classroom, which is interesting, takes those off when she's in her neighborhood.
Right.
Sorry, I don't mean to be insulting. Lemieux insists her titties are natural, a result of a condition called gigantomastia. The diagnosis is based on verbal discussions. Tig-ol' bitties, yeah. Disgusting tig-ol' bitties, though. The diagnosis is based on verbal discussions I have had with my doctor. Oh, the diagnosis is based on a conversation you had with your doctor.
Doctor, I have giant titties. Well, that sounds like it could be tig-ol' bitty syndrome.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what I got.
Yeah. Parents have been warned they could be soon subjected to protests and disruptions over his hiring. Let's see. I don't know where else this goes. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah.
Nowhere good.
How is this remotely acceptable to students and parents? This is just ridiculous. If, quote, Kayla doesn't wear the titties all the time, why must they be worn at school? If not for attention. This is sad for the kids. Why does the school allow this circus and at the kids' expense? Lemieux claims to be intersex, has both female and male sex organs. I don't need proof of that. You also say those titties are real, so
right.
Your word is not super strong.
Well,
right now.
I mean, listen,
Kayla?
that would be the easiest of all to prove. Let's see them.
Yeah.
Whip them out. I mean, they're almost out anyway. You got to lift that shirt up literally like 4 inches to get those nips to fucking pop out.
Sure.
Let's see them.
Yeah.
See those permanently hard nipples.
Yeah. No, I just know what a distract. Like, there's so many distractions for kids already. There's so many. It's so hard to get them to focus. It's so hard to get their attention for more than 2 seconds. It's tragic. You can see the train wreck playing out in real time.
Yeah.
And why you would want this distraction in the school, like, since when do we make it all about the adults? Like, that was never the goal of school.
Right.
And I feel bad for parents who don't have a choice. They can't just pick up and move. They can't afford to not go with the public schooling system, and they're stuck with this shit. And just, eat shit and deal with it. Yep. Sorry.
That's it.
This clown's megalomania is more important than you. His gigundous ego is more important than any of you students. But don't you dare look at it. Don't you dare take a picture of it or film it.
Exactly.
You'll be expelled.
You're the problem.
Yeah. So if you had a teacher with a 9-inch dick just hanging down limp all day, just being his authentic self through the hallways, don't even look at it. Eyes up here, children. I mean, that's basically what you're asking them to do.
Right? Yeah. Just padding a fucking cock down to your knee.
Yeah.
Every day. Just walking around the halls.
Just swinging dick. Just hands on hips. You know, hey, this is how I identify. This is how I'm comfortable. Mm-hmm. Me.
How come you only wear sweatpants, Coach?
Yeah. It's a disorder. It's a mental disorder called sweatpanitis that I've got, and this is the only way I'm comfortable when you've got a huge cock like this. Best thing to do is let it hang out. Is that the baby over there? Mm-hmm. Boy, I read this story today, T. Before we get to an Ask T-Roy or two in an email.
All right. Yeah, we skipped it yesterday.
I know we did. Well, we didn't. We bypassed it because we were running low on time.
But I think that means skip it.
Yeah. But it wasn't light.
Oh, no.
So I read this story. I immediately thought of you.
All right.
And I was like, oh, shit. I got to ask T if this is true.
Okay.
Costco has been offering refunds. You're a big Costco guy.
I'm a huge Costco guy.
Costco guy.
Big fan.
They're offering bigly refunds for their store brand vodka after customers have complained it tastes like shit and smells like shit.
Uh-oh. I haven't come across that yet.
Gross. I hope you don't either.
Oh, yeah. Well, I do love my vodka. My Kirkland vodka.
Yeah.
It's a staple in this house.
Which one do you buy? The $16.99 bottle or the...
No.
Which one do you buy?
That's the garbage.
Okay.
I buy the, it used to be, 14 and 19. Now it's 17 and 22 or something like that.
Okay, you're a 22 guy.
Yeah, I'm the Grey Goose guy, not the Absolute.
Okay. Mm-hmm. According to a Reddit user, the store sent an email to all customers who had bought the $16.99 Kirkland Signature American Vodka.
Yes, that's the garbage.
Between June 12th and August 10th, offering them their money back. It's come to our attention that the taste profile of units marked with certain lot codes may not have met the expected profile normally consistent with this product.
All right.
Not a food safety issue. This does not meet our quality expectations. Some people said, terrible, couldn't get past the first sip. I knew it smelled off, but the taste was even worse. Never again.
Well, you get a bad batch, and that will happen.
Yeah. I opened a bottle last night. The smell and taste was so bad that I poured my drink out. Very disappointed because we've enjoyed this brand for years. It's bad now. Real bad. Ooh, bought a case for a party.
Oh, boy.
Everyone noticed.
That's a problem, yeah.
Bought another case from a different Costco?
Well,
same garbage?
If you've been buying this for a long, like, if I came across a bottle, that was tainted, I would not think that it was
tainted.
Right, that, okay, somehow I got a bad bottle.
Yeah.
Right? And they're weird about taking food back. Now, if it tasted and smelled like shit, might make a case for it. For $20, I'll probably just go ahead and chalk it up to a loss and move on. But if I had a whole case of it, it's a problem.
It's a problem. Mm-hmm. Some theorize that the alcohol had been transported in containers which had previously held rum, and this was the reason for the taste and smell. So I'm glad to hear that this did not affect you.
Nope. It's funny. I had the good doctor was getting the $15 bottle.
Oh yeah.
And I had shown him the $20 bottle. I'm like, night and day.
Yeah.
It's I understand.
Grey Goose.
We're mixing them. Exactly. I said it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
And
did he up his game?
And then I went back one time and he still had the cheap one. I was like, time's tough. You heard from anybody? I'll chip in,
Yeah.
And then now ever since I made him feel bad about it. I cheap shamed him.
Yeah.
So ever since he's had the good vodka.
Good.
Better vodka, we'll say.
Yeah.
The non-poop vodka.
Yeah. Airline. Have you ever heard of an airline called Corendon?
No.
No,
Spell
me either. Corendon.
No.
They've got an only adult area available on the carrier's flights between Amsterdam and the Caribbean. Caraco. Launching from November 3rd this year, the zone will be in the front section of the aircraft and consist of 9 extra-large seats with extra legroom and 93 standard seats.
Wow.
I love this.
Yes, now we're
love
talking.
hearing this.
Yep.
The zone will be physically separated from the rest of the aircraft by means of walls and curtains, which will create a shielded environment that contributes to a calm and relaxed flight. A seat reservation in the adult zone is for over 16-year-olds and costs $48.
Okay. That's well worth every penny.
And that's in the standard area, $107 in the extra large zone.
Okay.
Totally worth it.
Yeah. Now you're talking $214 on a round trip flight. It's adding up.
Yeah, I know.
But-
well, you could do the $48 and it's less than $100 round trip. The zone in the aircraft is intended for passengers traveling without kids and for business travelers who want to work in a quiet environment. At the same time, the introduction of the only adult zone also has a positive effect for parents with children because they don't have to worry like, oh my God, my shitty kids ruining everyone's time.
Yeah.
Founder of Corendon said, on board our flights, we always strive to respond to the different needs of our customers. We are also the first Dutch airline to introduce the only adult zone because we cater to travelers looking for some extra peace of mind during their flight. We also believe this can have a positive effect on parents, blah, blah, blah. Scoot, which is a low-cost subsidiary of Singapore Airlines, offers the option for passengers to sit in a scootin' silent seat towards the front of the plane where anyone under 12 is banned. Get them the fuck out of here.
Keep moving.
Yeah,
Keep moving.
going.
Although it's an
back of the
airplane.
plane, fucking Rosa.
Yeah.
Keep going.
That fucking, it doesn't matter. A kid can be screaming in the back of the plane. You still hear it.
Yeah. Not when I got walls up, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Japan Airlines has a feature on its booking system that indicates which seats on the plane are occupied by the little shits. That's great, too.
So
you
like
know
when you
they,
book it, you have to book it if it's a child, and you'll know that there's a kid in that seat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's smart.
Isn't that great? So you go on there and it's like, oh, here's the available seats. And it's like these green seats. And then it's like, oh, but purple seats, brats are sitting in those.
Can we do it by weight class?
That would be great. Not in America.
now we're talking.
But in a lot of places in
Yeah,
the world.
well, you probably don't have to worry about that in Japan.
I'm just guessing. I'm assuming this goes without saying. You can fuck in the only adults zone, right?
I would hope so. There's
mean-
walls and doors or whatever, right?
Yeah.
It's private.
I mean, like, I think everybody has a natural fantasy of joining the Mile High Club. That's not outrageous. And they don't have an option for, like, you know, for $5 you can come in here and bang one of our stewardesses really quick or anything like that. Those bathrooms are tiny, so even if you try to
Yeah,
get
it's
it on
tough.
there,
It's
it's
tough in
not
there,
a,
yeah. It's not easy.
especially for someone like you. God forbid,
exactly.
at your size, there's
Yeah.
no way. So
Well,
if-
it's not that hard. You just sit on the seat.
yeah,
then-
well, yeah, that's true. But you need a little tiny thing to you need almost a spinner to make it work. I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
Win-win for Big T right.
Yeah, I wasn't throwing the
But-
Mile High Club with a biggin.
No. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. If you just want to get in the club, just like, dude, I've been trying to check this off the list for 30 years. I don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
And some biggin's like, oh, I'll join you in there. It's like, well, I guess it's better than not being
How
in the
many Mile High
Club.
Clubs are randoms from the flight? I think of those more
Probably a
as,
few.
I mean, I would say that's the drastic minority.
Yeah.
I think you bring your own spinner.
But I think, like,
BYOP.
If you can fuck in the only adult zone,
Yeah.
like only adults, it's only adults. Like, what's the big deal? That
Well,
that should
I
be
think
a no
they all got to sign off on it. It's going to have to be like a full-on orgy, or at least they got to like be into it, watching it. Because
Well, I get it. You don't want
people-
screamers,
some
but if
people
you
don't
can
want it.
shut your broad up, if you can cup her mouth and
Yeah.
and curtain it or blanket it,
Yeah.
it's
Well,
like,
if you
look,
could,
we're
if
in
you
the-
could put
we're
the
in
curtain
only
around
adult
it and
zone.
nobody can see, then fucking game on.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
Like those
Great.
first-class pod things they have now.
yeah. And who isn't wearing headphones on a plane anyway? So even if you got a screamer, you should be good to go.
Yeah.
Everybody's wearing headphones.
Right.
And if you're not, your
it's still
fault.
better than the fucking brat screaming.
Yeah, way better.
Way better.
Oh, hearing some chick get off?
Yeah,
At 30,000 feet?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Be amazing.
Imagine just fucking being like, like turn around and see your wife just staring at you. To turn around to that look.
Yeah. Seem to be listening pretty intently.
Yeah. Oh, you like that, do you?
Sorry, bitch.
The quote you missed in that, at least I think you did, and that keeps popping up on the Costco vodka thing.
Yeah.
That it's got a bathroom urinal puck vibe. I see it in like 4 different stories.
Really?
Bathroom urinal puck vibe.
How now? Who knows what a bathroom urinal cake tastes like? Smells like? I guess we know what it smells like.
Yeah, and that's probably what it tastes like. You know, taste and smell are very connected.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never licked one of those.
but
Not
you
even
smelled it.
once.
And you
I mean, I suppose I
you
have.
can, you can taste it like right
yeah,
there,
a little
can't
bit,
you?
a little bit.
Right in the
Yeah,
right in the
right in the gullet. Yeah, a
in
little
the,
bit.
in the tongue sweat zone down there.
Yeah. Dear T. Roy,
Okay.
lately I've been feeling torn between staying in my relationship or leaving. I've always maintained I was doing the right thing for my kids by staying with their father. He's a good man, but he has always said he never wanted kids. At times, he can be a really fun father. However, more often than not, he chooses not to do things with us. I don't want my kids to miss out on a full and memorable childhood, but he is more focused on his own wants and needs. I like this guy. This guy's making a lot of sense.
Yeah.
We have a family vacation trip planned with my family, and he has chosen not to go and instead take a week for himself to do whatever he wants to do. I want my kids to have a father who wants to be in their lives. Yeah. When you're a baller like this cat, yeah.
Right. Just make your own rules.
I want my kids to have a father who wants to be in their lives and do things with them.
Yeah, get a stepdad. Let me know how that goes.
Yeah.
Dumbass. Sure.
But this doesn't seem to be what he wants. I don't know what to do. Help, please. What's what's best? And this is in Idaho.
Oh, Idaho. I don't know what you think to accomplish. Okay, if you don't want...
He said he didn't want kids.
He was upfront about it in the first place. Didn't want kids. So whether you grabbed him by the hips and made him fucking drop load, or he's got shitty timing, or whatever happened,
his pull-out game is
suspect at best.
Yeah.
And then here we are. Now it seems like he's there. He provides. He's involved somewhat, but not as much as you would like.
Yeah.
Probably more than he would like.
Way more than he would like.
But you want a father that's involved. How is divorcing going to help that?
Well, because the stepdad will come in and he'll pick up right where you wanted with the perfect dad.
Yeah, that's not
Always
how that works
there.
at all.
It's
right?
not?
No. Besides the fact, unless you got somebody lined up there, sweet tits,
she might.
You're just going to be a pincushion for a while. Yeah. You're going to be on the online dating game. Oof. It's going to be a disaster.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what you're working with. I don't even know if you're on the market, if you're eligible.
Yeah. You mean whether or not she's held it together?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Because that's going to dictate the caliber.
She could have a killer personality, though.
I doubt it. She's a mom.
Yeah, it's true.
So I don't know. I mean, do what's best for you. Do what's best for the kids. But if you think somehow that leaving him is going to make him more, I don't understand what the point is necessarily. You want somebody that's going to be there for the kids.
Yeah.
So he's not enough for you.
Yeah.
But you think that once you divorce him, that he's going to be there at all? Nope.
You think there are a big percentage of guys out there that are single and dying to become the best father ever to someone else's kids?
Exactly. God, I've wanted my own for so long. Here's my opportunity to really be fucking stepdad.
What?
Of the
They're
year.
8 and 10?
Oh,
yes.
Perfect.
Yes, please.
Twins? Oh, yes,
my
please.
God. Can I pick up their tab from here on out?
Right? Can I legally adopt them immediately?
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to end the way you think it is.
Sweetheart, you went into this. He told you, I don't want kids. Sorry, I don't.
Right.
And she was like, all right, I'm going to steal them from you anyways. And now you're dealing with the fallout of that decision.
Correct.
You could have found a different dick to sit on.
Yep.
Someone that maybe wanted kids. But no, you wanted this dick that didn't want kids.
And
so
he did tell you up front. So there's no...
and so finding this magic panous out there that is dying to raise your kids and be like their real dad.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Good luck on the happily ever after.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
It does not.
Let's do a couple emails. Walters@DetroitCast.com.
Walters with an O.
Walters with an O. Fuck Hawaiians.
Hi, James.
They voted for satanic commie hippies. They got what they've been begging for years. We're all useless leaders when it comes to the elites and their plans for world domination. I agree with that. That's true.
Sad but true.
Until regular Democrats and Republicans wake up and cause a rope shortage, this country is screwed. Every tree branch in this nation needs to be weighed down by corpses of bureaucrats and politicians. Yeah, I don't.
I wish death on no one.
Off.
I will not.
But I understand the sentiment. I don't think he's going to buy up the world's
I understand the frustration.
Rope. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. The first thing you need to wrap your head around is that these people actually care about you. You need to get that thought out. Once you get that thought removed from your head, like, oh my God, Republicans or Democrats care about me and my well-being and what's best for the country and what's best for the general population or what's best for the masses. They don't care at all. Not one of them.
Be very careful when you're choosing your team.
Yeah. San Francisco Jacks. This is from Ronnie.
Okay.
I read the Jacks is closed permanently. Oh, boy. That could be. I'm not going to blow in a call to Jerry right now.
Well, I think I looked at it before.
Yeah, they are. They have been.
And it has been dormant for a long time.
Yeah.
Because we went onto their page and there was nothing really going on there.
Yeah.
Let's see. San Francisco Jacks. Says they're closing soon at 5 p.m.
Well, they would have had a meeting, what is it, the second Monday of every month? Something like that? Or the second and fourth Monday?
Something like that.
Yeah. Well, sounds like we got to call Jerry at some point soon to find out what's going on.
Oh, why is that?
You know, he might be getting up there in age and he's just not dying to jack off with dudes as much. And so, that kind of push to really find a place. And the fact is, housing there, he's got rent control. You know, they can't jack up the price on someone like Jerry. You know?
Store. What are we talking about here?
But
I don't even see the site.
Yeah.
Oh no, is it totally
Ronnie
gone?
could be right.
Let's
Right.
see.
I don't know. Nothing?
Let's see. I'm trying to find like a back door into the to the link, but I don't see it anywhere. Even I'm on cruisinggaze.com that's got like an ad for it. Call the Jacks hotline. Call them. We're up right now. 415-267-6999. I see what they did there.
Yeah. I'm not going to bother.
I know.
Not right now.
Oh, I know.
I keep yawning, dude. I'd rather wrap
shut it
up.
down.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Send your emails, and we'd love to get you a part of the conversation. Walters@DetroitCast.com. We'll call it a day there. We will be back tomorrow. We'll hope you'll all join us then.